us. And I think it's time we talk it out and forget all the fuss. And if it's not me, I'll have to understand, and I'll be out your way. No drama involved, but if you feel it's me, if you feel I'm the one, you're gonna need to make a way for me to see. But as for me, you're the one in my heart. Time won't come until the end. I'ma always be right by your side. But as for me, you're the one in my heart. Time won't come until the end. I'ma always be right by your side. I know you're the one. I know our time will come. I feel it in my heart. I see you in my dreams. I keep you in my prayers. But as for me, that me, oh, me, that me, oh, me, that me, oh, me, that me. But as for me, that me, oh, me, that me, oh, me, that me, that me. But as for me, that me, oh, me, that me, oh, me, that me, I think it's time we confronted the situation in front of us. And I think it's time we talk it out and forget all the fuss. And if it's not me, I'll have to understand, and I'll be out your way. No drama involved, but if you feel it's me, if you feel I'm the one, you're gonna need to make a way for me to see. But as for me, you're the one in my heart. Time won't come until
Yes, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we are here again. It is the 5th of February, and we are bringing you guys more of that PUBG Mobile content brought to you by 10&8E. And what have we got in store for you today? Yes, it is Sunday, it is 9 p.m., and you know, how do you like your eggs? I love mine scrambled, and that is Scramble for this week. You've got 20 teams in the lobby, 71 players out here trying to vibe themselves and get themselves some of that 10&80 sweet merchandise, and a couple of points and chicken dinners to root as well. You can see I am rocking my 10&80 merchandise. You guys can take a look at that so yeah, 10&80 is the place to be. I'm fully geared up, so don't play, fam. 10&80, bruh. You know the vibe. I'm fully geared up, so I ain't playing around today. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just hop into the game right quick. The players already in the plane. We are going to be having Erangel first game of the night. And then we'll see how it goes from there. But yes, let's get tapped in. Let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Scramble. So, first game of the day, and I think we should have audio now. First game of the day, and we can do a quick run through, get an idea of the teams that are here. We've got FowlPlay, 21st Century, Extremists, 88 Genesis, Fugitives, Harsh Soldiers 03, Habitual Gaming, and Active Gaming here as well. No Rage Esports, Upper 6, Extreme Violence, Men of Blood, Vibe Gaming, Free Esports, the champions for the month of January. Disparaged, Oxygen, Most Wanted, Goth Esports, and First Arctics. And those are the bodies you have in the lobby with you right now. You can see the guys in FowlPlay. I believe this is FowlPlay. I don't know why Manuel from Men of Blood is here. And I think Men of Blood is here as well. So I'm not sure how this works out. Okay, but I guess it is what it is. So like I said, we've got 70 teams in the lobby right now instead. So you know for a fact that, the violence is cooking. Ooh, we've got Active Gaming here today, so I am looking forward to seeing how these guys perform. We've got Anez, we've got Sleepless. Yes, I know all of you must be listening. Make sure you're listening. TQ is here as well, and Skinny. Skinny is the only player that I feel is the most consistent in Active Gaming that I know of. He's been in Active Gaming for a while, I think for a year now. Since 2022, we are in 2023 now, and Sleepless, Anez, and TQ have made it into the famous Active Gaming roster, Harsh Esports, catching some bodies all the way out there in Ferry Pier. So you know that Disparaged have something cooking for them. Shin, M4 in hand with a... Oh, is that an M4? No, it's not an M4. It's the Honey Badger instead with Shin. Unfortunately, Dishonest has been sent back into the lobby by Harsh Esports, one of the strongest teams in Scramble so far. They've been super consistent. Nova knocked down by Zombie. The Extremists already cooking something delicious in the feed. Daddy peeking out from there. He might just get tagged out immediately. He puts his head through the window again by Shin. But Shin is careful. Honey Badger does not really necessarily do the best damage over long range. It is an SMG, I think. Should be an SMG though. Should be an SMG. No way this is an assault rifle. It's built like an SMG, So yes. So you guys tell me in the chat though, like, what gun do you think is like the lightest assault rifle? I know for a fact the AKM has to be the heaviest assault rifle, yeah, for sure. Okay, is that Extremists battling Extremists? I'm not sure what's going on here, Coxall. Probably definitely going to be confirmed by the rest of the Extremists. They have surrounded his position. Is he going to get a 1v3? Might just cook. He is in the kitchen, but no health, nothing to work with. Bullets already ringing and at his door. And I believe that is Melly there with a DP pointed just towards the window there. The moment Coxwood does bring out his head, he's definitely going to pay for this one. And yes, Melly is going to be peeking right through, running around. And Harsh Esports again catching one of the guys from Disparaged. It looks like a more blinding fight all the way out here. Shin is going to be confirmed by Daddy there, and Daddy takes the tally for the eliminations for Harsh Esports up to two eliminations for them. and more to come, that is for sure. Traitor and Disarray just heading a little bit northern to get their bearings back. We lost 2 players. Finally, the guys from Extremists send Coxo back into the lobby, and that will be the end of that. 18 teams in the lobby now and counting. The numbers will continue to drop. The play zone is on the eastern side, so all of these teams, all they have to do is maintain positions. But then you can see the guys from Oxygen in a very, very good 1-4 split all the way out there in the west. Wait a minute. Wait, I think there's 2 different teams. Okay, this is Oxygen in the west. In a little bit of an interesting split. You got there. A couple of shots again from Sting. Couple of shots from Sting, ringing outside. He does have the M249 in hand. Yes, so I was asking though, you know, what weapon do you think is the heaviest assault rifle? I think it's the AKM for sure. Or the M7. Oh, grenades, grenade after grenade. Disarray in serious disarray right now. Traitor is still there by the edge of the building, just trying to find an angle to play from. Disarray already using the utility, smoke outside. He peeks right through to the corner there. You know, I think they don't know of Traitor's position. Traitor might just be the player. He might just be the one to get the job. It's outside again. Comes a couple of shots through the door right there. Traitor is fantastic. Oh, that's another one down. Traitor, 2 for 2. And now it's a 2v2 situation. Oh, another grenade pops right outside. The rest of the team is coming right through. His back is turned and he gets a confirmation. And he's going to be dropped down again. Disarray tries his best to send a couple of shots again. He uses the UMP to his advantage. Right through. Switches to the DP. And Mar is trying to be the one to do the job right there. His teammate is feeding him all of the intel. It's working out just fine. Going in for the revive, so he is going to be confirmed, and Amar is in serious trouble right here. And now the revive is for sure coming right through. Disarray and Traitor, that's a beautiful, beautiful teamwork there. And now Disarray will take this engagement for sure. He is going to take it 100%. Shots towards that corner there. Oh, he's dropped by the 1 HP player, and it's all left to Traitor. Traitor peeks again, tries his best, but Daddy does have 1 HP. He has to be careful. It's not going to work out 2 times. Disarray did take the engagement, and he is going to step back into the lobby. That's an unfortunate scenario for him. And now it's all left to Traitor. Traitor now has 2 full. Send a couple of switches to get the first knock on Daddy there, but he is going to be sent back by Amar. Harsh Esports come out on top with 4 eliminations at the expense of the guys from Disparaged. Beautiful play from Harsh Esports there, though. Now that is how you play. Afro Esports are here as well. I don't think I saw them in the team list, but somehow they are here. Peachy once again doing what Peachy does, keeping a little action towards Neo way. Neo is going to be knocked down. Peachy continues his violence all the way up there for elimination to the guy from Afro. Punk getting the final elimination on Zombie there. The Extreme is sent back into the lobby early enough and in due course. Now this is what I'm here for. All of the violence from Afro Esports is very, very clean. They are one of the consistent teams. Unfortunately, they've been coming very close these past couple of weeks. You know, they've been coming very close to the finals. But, you know, it's not just been working out for them. But hopefully, you know, something interesting is going to come out for them. You can see the guys from 03 in the west. In the west side. They are coming in through from the west. Ooh, Active Gaming and 21st Century. Now, that is a battle right there. And Ness gets the first elimination on the guys from 21st Century. 21st Century will be having the best games so far. Baby, sending a couple of shots, but Baby is quick. Drops TQ immediately. And then the smoke grenade is already coming outside from Skinny there. And I'm not sure if the guys from 21st Century want to take this fight. They do want all the smoke. They do want all the violence. Skinny's already charging there. He might just get run over. He is going to be dropped immediately by Baby. That's a beautiful push from the guys from 21st Century. You can tell it's all by experience there. That's a beautiful way to play. And yes, Japa. That is how you do. You escape. You run away from the ops. Do not want that smoke. Active Gaming do not want that smoke at all. They do not want that smoke. They will jump out from that scenario. Sleepless almost getting blown up. He's probably telling the rest of his teammates that they are not listening. If you listen, you will not get shot out of your vehicle. That was a horrible play from Skinny though. Using the Molotov cocktail as your first utility on a defensive push. That was absolutely terrifying. Definitely why he got clapped out there. If he had his gun in his hand already ready to squabble, trust me, things would have gone absolutely differently. Afro Esports once again in the kill feed. Beautiful play from Vibe. And I think that is 03 Reels that just pulled up to the scene. Confirmation coming through right there. Afro Esports in serious trouble. Ghost is going to be confirmed. 03 have pulled up to the scene. You can see them in the north hand side. They're holding the hill. Nexus rotating from the left hand side. He's trying to get an angle onto the rest of the players from Afro Esports. They just finished dealing with Vibe, and they do want to deal with the guys from Afro for sure. They're trying to find an angle. The west. Nexus with a beautiful rotation all the way out west. He does spot Punk rotating away. And he is going to make the wiser choice to get out of dodge. But I do hear some violence cooking right through there. I think these guys from Habitual Gaming getting to something interesting somewhere there. Shots still ringing out from the guys from Afro Esports. They still want all the smoke. Punk is actually on the return. Why? Why would he return though? I mean, you can. Nexus can. I mean, this is good. Spray from Nexus. They're not careful enough, but they do make it out of dodge just in time. Super confident. You can see the guys from FowlPlay and Oxygen. Looks like they're getting into something. Finisher might just get finished very soon. Any peeking from the left hand side, you can see the guys from the FowlPlay all gathered up inside of that little sniper tower there. Might just spot them very soon, but they are FowlPlay just navigating through. They've pulled up to the scene, so they do want all the smoke for sure. Smoke grenades, not smoke grenades this time around. The smoke coming out from these ones are fire, and that is what you call a push on. A grenade just bump right outside. That finisher might just fall to a Molotov there. He is tagged up about 1 HP. Has to be careful. The guys from FowlPlay want all the smoke for sure. They want to take the engagement. Oxygen from the windows there, trying to get an angle. Peeking in, shooting a couple of shots, but Emma Flex is holding the north hand side. He's holding the front position. Beautiful grenade comes right through. Might just uproot him from there, but no, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. The grenade is too early from Locane. And Locane is still holding a little bit of on the rear end of the vehicle there. The guys from FowlPlay, I thought they wanted this smoke. They wanted this engagement. You can see Any might just decide to peek from the right hand side. And Locane, PlayStation 5, and Emma Flex all still gathered up together, wasting grenades. They are just out here wasting grenades, that is for sure. And the guys from Oxygen know how to play defensively. They have a very strong defensive team when it comes to operating compounds. Again, FowlPlay do not have an advantage, but Locane is peeking into that corner there. He knows that it is one player. I mean, I would full send with the rest of my team and box that player in, or you know, play a split and have one person behind draw fire. But you know, everyone has their skill. You know, I mean, if you're throwing something right now, why not just have one person drive around and draw fire? I mean, there's so many ways this could go. And Emma played a little bit too long. It might just get uprooted. Or hear me out. Beautiful play from Frost there, makes the rotation on the right hand side. He gets one, he gets two, and here we go. FowlPlay have fire on their hands right now. Any getting the confirmation right there. PlayStation 5 spotted and sent back into the lobby, and that is what happens to you when you do not make. That's what happens to you when you do not make amends with the rest of your team. They definitely did not make amends with the plan right there. No plan whatsoever from the guys from FowlPlay. All they did was crash one corner of the compound, or rather the building, and they just stayed there, thinking the guys from Oxygen were just gonna come outside and be like, oh, whoop-de-doo, shoot me right here, I'm just looking at you, just take a couple of shots at me. I mean, Locane just kept peeking left and right, but he wasn't seeing anyone, wasn't calling out. I mean, and you were a three-man team. What did you expect? Might just be running into the guys from Rage Esports. They are just coming out from a full-on engagement with the guys from Disparaged. So they are looking very comfortable, although they are down to 2 players, so it might not be the right test idea for them to do something. 0-3, snuffing out what is left of the guys from Afro Esports, and Griff is the one doing the Lord's work today. And now the guys from Goth Esports finally pulling up to the scene, holding a northern position. That's a beautiful all shots already starting to ring outside. Goth in serious trouble right now. It's 0-3, you have to be careful playing all of the angles and the positions just at the edge of the circle there. You can see Nexus waiting for reinforcements to peek right through. Oh, no name is going to be spotted by Frost there, and he is in trouble immediately. He is going to be confirmed. He did make the wrong rotation, rotated right into the ops, and he is going to be sent back into the lobby double time. Again, Griff, the next one to go down by Yulina. Goth Esports looking like they just want all the smoke. Shooting through the door, they might just bust it right open, bust it through, and just get the confirmation. I mean, if I was Goth Esports, for sure I would take this fight. For sure I'd take this fight. But Goth is very, very comfortable in their engagement. They are looking very, very strong. I am enjoying the play style that they have here, working all the way outside the north position of Milta. They do have the higher ground, although there is ground still higher than them, so they have to be careful. Best thing is not to get sandwiched in scenarios like this. Like I said, there's a team to their right hand side. I'm not sure what that team is. That is the guys from Rage Esports. Again, they spotted one of the guys from Fugitives Esports. I believe that's Arrow. He's been spotted. Don't waste that bullet, fam. Of Solomon Grundy there. Arrow sent back into the lobby. Fugitives Esports cut down by 1 player. No Rage Esports, their first elimination of the night, and they are looking to get some more. And there goes Pappy peeking in just to get some loot from the crates he just shot open, but it was Deji's elimination actually. Deji, the MVP, working solo, working hard for the guys from No Rage Esports. They've been working very, very hard, you know. Where is 21st Century and Active Gaming though? Are they still north? Oh, Active Gaming, 21st Century actually on the eastern side. Free Esports, the champions, the current Scramble champions for the month of January, have already started to show why they are the champions, and I believe that is the team of Extreme Violence. Now Free Esports already sending some shots towards their position. Rumsey already charging the grenade, trying to get an angle on them. Right, that's a beautiful lob of the grenade there. And now the Molotov follows right through Rumsey with the beautiful use of the utilities there, peeking, squeezing sound all the way to the right hand side of the building there. And here we go. Ronnie is the one that's making the push. He's making the rotation. He is going to be dropped immediately. Beautiful grenade from Rumsey there. Gets Romney down, and he is going to confirm him. Sends a couple of shots with the DBS, but it doesn't connect. He knows now for sure that the guys from Extreme are on the backhand. But again, it is a 2v2 scenario here for sure. Sean and Sound, I believe, are still working. Sound God. Oh, that's a beautiful use of the DBS. You can't lie. Once you hear the DBS, you have to be ready, and that's going to be the end. Oh, Rumsey just too OP, bruv. Rumsey is too OP. You can't even lie. That's a 3-piece on the guys from Extreme. Free Esports working absolute magic with the DBS. And that is the stuff you love to see. That is the stuff of dreams for sure. Free Esports showing us why they are the champions of the game. The champions of Scramble. That is what I love to see. Rumsey with the DBS. You have to be careful now. That DBS does magic tricks, man. Magic tricks in the hands of the user. Now the shot's still going outside. Rumsey does pull up just behind the guys from Oxygen. I believe that is Oxygen. The guys from Goth Esports already getting into a little bit of something interesting there with Harsh Esports as well. And Ziggy is the one leading the charge here. Ryle is going to be knocked down. A couple of shots being sent his way. He does crash his car just into that rock there. 21st Century, you do not want to play with him at all. But then the cover fire is working from the north-hand side. You can see Agathe is using the smokes just to hide what the hell is going on in that position. But Baby is still knocked down. Agathe has to make wise choice. A beautiful grenade from Roy. And once again, 21st Century on the top hand. They're looking very, very comfortable from this position. But 03 finally ridding himself of the guys from Oxygen. Ziggy is in serious danger. Yelena and General playing it from the north, trying to find a little angle to play from. Riley is going to be knocked and confirmed for sure. Roy finally making the move inside. Again, the guys from Goth need to take this engagement and wrap it up. 21st Century is not a team you want to play around with. Ooh. Reflexes from Roy, absolutely astounding. Ziggy has been caught and eliminated finally as well. Yelena making that mistake, turning your back to the ops. You do not want to do that. And Roy makes her punish, makes her pay immediately. 21st Century, like I said, it's not that team. It's not that team. You do not want to play around with them. And I think General is just going to jump out from this scenario. He does not want that smoke at all. 21st Century know for a fact that they have the game in control right now. And now they spotted General, send a couple of shots his way, but nothing works out. No Rage Esports. He might just crash into them, or not. Actually, he's just going to, you know, take a little bit of a breather in this compound or in this hill. It would have been so interesting if someone was just hiding in the corner there and just swiped him out. Woo! Play zones shrinking ever so small. 4 zones deep, and the violence continues. You can see the guys from Habitual Gaming on the left hand side of the kill feed still getting their shots on. Active Gaming finally here, making it through. 03 continuing one after the other to eliminate all of these teams. They've sent the guys from Free Esports back into the lobby, and the next one to go down this time around, and Griff does make it through. The smoke's already ringing outside, but no, he is going to be blown up by the guys from No Rage Esports. No Rage using positional advantage to their advantage. Griff the last one up, trying to get Reels back up. Now this is a dangerous duo. 03 hanging on just by a slither of health, hanging on for dear life. 21st Century, just take a look at the play zone. Baby already inside, and now the last player from Goth Esports finally spotted out. Harsh Esports doing the Lord's work, sending him back into the lobby. 9 eliminations to 03. Rails and Griff, the last 2 up. No Name and Nexus have been sent back into the lobby, and Harsh Esports still working super strong. And again, Rails has been spotted. He's tagged up just a little bit. I think there's some ops right behind him, and I think that is the team from IC. That is IC for sure. This is IC. The use of vehicles right now would be paramount. Vehicles are what we need right now. That is for sure. Those having a very, very terrible time of trying to come out of that position. IC still putting the work in them, surviving for the longest, but now the play zone has moved a little bit north of their position, so they need to find a way to get inside of the next play zone. 03, I don't know if they have any vehicles to work with. It's not looking too nice for them. I can see Sleepless is somewhere there around, taking a couple of shots somewhere, and I believe that is the end of a couple of teams. Again, IC making their rotation inside of the play zone. You can see, I believe that is Sleepless for sure. Yes, Sleepless and Ines, the last 2 players for the guys from Active Gaming. Somehow they have made it into the top 7, and that is super impressive. But look at 21st Century. That's a beautiful position they're holding. Going to be very difficult to squeeze them out of there. Harsh Esports and the guys from IC finally getting into it. Daddy is on the backhand side, just peeking in. 21st Century just north of his position. Baby and Roy waiting to just hear nice spray from Daddy there, trying to peek in. There's no way Tammy's gonna see this guy. There's no way Tammy's gonna see this guy. How are you not seeing this guy, bro? Oh my days. Ha! Daddy just played some daddy moves, that's for sure. Ooh, Agathe has to be careful. The more you look, the less you definitely see, because you can't see anything. There's smokes everywhere. And the play zone has squeezed them again. Northern position. 03 somehow has made it in. 03 is in the top 5. I don't know how they did it, but they actually just crashed right into the center of the circle, and they are looking very strong. They have cover, they have smokes, they have grenades, they have everything they need to work with. Griff and Rails, a two-man army. They can work, act super magic from this position. There's no ops behind them, so they can play from this angle, and they can play for a whole lot more. They might just get into that top 4. Active Gaming, west of their position, trying to finally find a way inside. Playzone squeezing every single team just closer and closer. Active Gaming peeking towards the national 21st century. They know that Agathe is in that smoke. They're just waiting for the smoke to dissipate, and they will rain hell on the guys from 21st century. But now they need to be very careful. Playzone is not your friend right now. You do not want to get caught outside. And Active Gaming, super careful, super strong. They are playing just as a 2-man. I think they are the only 2-man outside of Harsh Esports that's here. The rest of the team should be. A beautiful grenade from Ines. And Daddy goes down to Psycho. And I believe this is from Ines again. Peeks in towards Agathe. Sends a couple of shots her direction, but it doesn't connect. Agathe now drinking the blue zone. They have been caught out. And now the guys from Active working hand in hand with the violence. They're trying to get an angle and an area to play from. There's still 5 teams here, and there's still 10 players in the cuts. The top 4 will make it into the Livik game of tonight. Roy has been finally there. That is how you play it, but still, that is not the end. There's still 5 teams in the cuts. Agathe finally succumbing to the play zone, but still, Baby is still there for the guys from 21st century. Cycle sending a couple of shots his way, but nothing connects just soon. You can see that Baby is trying to peek right through there just to get something hard. Finally succumbing, and Ines finally getting the bullets sent into his Baby. 21st century going outside in 4th place, but they did make it into the top 4. And now 03, beautiful position outside. Sleepless peeks in, sends a couple of shots. Connect. Reels is ready, absolutely ready to send the shots all the way right back, but the zone has favored Sleepless has peeked in and sent a couple of shots again towards Reels, but Sleepless knows that the advantage is for sure now. They know that all they have to do is wait them out. 03 is not in the zone completely just yet. Sleepless is also not in the zone, and Ness has to find an angle to play from. It is still 3 teams. There's still an outlier. The guys from upper 6, they're still here. They're still chilling. That is Psycho. Oh, grenades already ringing outside. Smoke from Ines. He peeks to the left-hand side. He's trying to get just a little bit of an audio cue from the guys from upper 6. He wants to take the first one he finds. These teams have already all made it, really. It's just a matter of who takes the chicken dinner tonight. That's what they want to do. And they are crawling through. Ines still peeking. Still looking through. 03 to his right-hand side. Has to be careful. They will spot him immediately, but he is going to get inside of the play zone just in time. Makes it in. And now 03 also inside of the play zone. But the play zone has favored no one, actually. It is a central zone with no one inside. 03 need to move just a couple of meters, 20 meters inside of the play zone. Smoke's already in hand. Might just use it this time around. But the play zone is closing out. 30 seconds and counting. Reducing the violence again. Ooh, shots from Shaka right there from the guys from upper 6. I can tell that he knows how to use the M249, but he has to be careful. Grenade might just be the response, and you do not want to get naded at this point, because for sure, there's no saving you. You will be sent back into the lobby. Active Gaming, somehow, some way, they have survived into the top 3, and Annette has position to Shaka Boom there. He's definitely going to be sent back into the top 3 round, and he is going to be dropped immediately. Sleepless, now north of his position. Upper 6 is now their game. That's a beautiful play from Real. Steals the elimination. Shaka Boom peeks out. He's going to be dropped. And here we go. Oh my days. Upper 6 take the game. Oh, wow. Is it Upper 6 or Habitual Gaming? I don't know, but I think this is Habitual Gaming that actually takes the game. Psycho is from Upper 6, but he is playing for Habitual Gaming today. And that is, what a finish. I thought 03 had it in the bag though, but I even thought Active Gaming had in the bag at one point, but at the moment, Anes, gave away his position to Shaka Boomer there. I knew that was going to be the end for him, but that was a beautiful play from Real, stealing the elimination from him. But beautiful play coming in from the guys from Habitual Gaming. First chicken dinner of the night rather, and 6 eliminations to boot. 0-3 in second place with a beautiful 11 eliminations. Active Gaming in third place with 4. Quexa and the rest of the players from 21st Century in fourth place with 7 eliminations. Rage Esports coming in clutch in 5th place with 11 as well. IC in 6th place with 2. I'm guessing this is upper 6 in 7th place with nothing. No Rage Esports in 8th place with 4. Goth Esports in 9th place with 1. Free Esports in 10th place with 3. Fugitive Esports with 11th place with nothing. Oxygen in 12th place with 5. Extreme Violence in 13th place with nothing. Afro Esports in 14th place with 7. FowlPlay in 15th with 1. A Vibe with nothing in 16th. 17th place Extremists with 2 eliminations. Disparaged. That was actually a very fun engagement. Disparaged and the guys from Harsh. That was very fun. Right in 18th place with 2 eliminations, and Genesis in 19th place with 1 elimination. Woo! Interesting turn of events, though. Interesting turn of events for sure. I wasn't expecting that, because I spoke to my oracle. My oracle is right here. As you guys can see, my oracle, it never lies. My oracle was telling me that, I should expect something different tonight. I wasn't expecting the guys from Habitual to take that game for sure. I mean, I thought 0-3 had it in the bag for sure. Positional, they didn't even use smoke. So, it's their fault, the oracle doesn't lie. So the oracle was right. So Oracle, what do you say? What's the vibe going to be the next game? More violence, more scramble. All right, love that. Oracle has spoken. There will be more violence brought to you by 1080 very soon. But for now, let's get tapped in. Join me for Miramar.
Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go
Yes, y'all. We are back for PUBG Mobile content brought to you by 1080, and it is Scramble Sundays. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Scramble Sundays. That is a thing now. Use the hashtag Scramble Sundays and 1080 Scramble. That is the hashtag for sure. And let us enjoy some of this Extreme Esports content brought to you by 1080. It is Scramble, like I said, and that is how I love my eggs. So I'm here with my Oracle. And Oracle has told me that Miramar is going to be pure and unadulterated violence. So I am here for that. And yeah, we're going to have some fun, guys. So let's tap in very soon. And yes, I only wanted to ask a question. I was asking this question in the last stream. Which assault rifle is the heaviest to carry? Because you know that, your character moves slightly differently depending on the kind of weapon that they have. If you have an SMG, they tend to hold the SMG like upwards. They tend to hold it like towards the skies. If they have an assault rifle, they tend to hold it with two hands, and move with it. So now, speaking of the assault rifles, which one do you think is heaviest? I think for sure is either the AK-47, the AKM, or the M762. One of them is the heaviest. I know the M4 is not as heavy as them because 5.56 weapons are not necessarily the heaviest, just before being real. So you guys should tell me in the chat though, what is the heaviest gun? What is the heaviest gun? Not the heaviest gun, not the heaviest assault rifle, heaviest AR. I'm interested in knowing. I know for a fact it is not the G36. Is not that one. I think that one's even the lightest. But then, I may be wrong. I mean, I may be wrong about that one, but still. Ladies and gentlemen, Miramar Scramble. And we have our sights set on the guys from FowlPlay. I think this is Pecado. Lone Wolf is prone here, just waiting for someone to, run up, and he will then, eliminate the person, because that's the latest update now. Prone inside house, and then something interesting gonna happen. Ooh, 6. Psycho is interesting here. Once again, Psycho is working the magic for the guys from Habitual Gaming. I think he got a knock on one of the guys from Fugitives Esports, and that is Erangel going down in flames with a couple of bullets sent his way. And I think the guys from Fugitives Esports are in danger once again. Escobar just trying to find a little nest, somewhere to call home. Ooh. Well, winners from the last game, Habitual Gaming, are here as well. Yeah, I've gotten one elimination to boot, so they are very, very comfortable, very, very relaxed actually. Very, very relaxed. They don't need to stress out too much. Just having fun. No Rage Esports and Afro getting into it once again somewhere here. I know Rage have already lost Pappy, but that's not going to let them stop them. Ooh, Extremists and Active Gaming also getting to a little bit of something all the way here in Cruz de Va. And TQ using the smoke grenade just to keep the rest of the guys from Extremists at bay. TQ is still knocked down. I think Anes is one of the strongest players in Active Gaming already. I can already tell. Manuel sent back into the lobby there. Sleepless spotted. Couple of shots sent his way by Coxwell there. And Unsullied Army is here too. Interesting. Goth Esports also gain a taste of something. Skinny does pull up. Knock Sleek, and he is going to send it back into the lobby, that is for sure. And another confirmation coming in. And TQ is still knocked and still unsafe, but the smoke's already ringing outside. And Wolf is the one to pull up to the scene for sure. You can see Wolf's position. He's very close, but not close enough to do any kind of damage whatsoever just so soon. And that is the mistake there. And Ness is still far outside, still far away from him. You can hear him struttering around inside the building there. But I think TQ is going to bleed out. That. Hold on. Let me. Yes. So, like I was saying, the guys from Active Gaming are holding out this little church. I think this is a church. Let me see. Let me just go aerial. Yeah, this is a church. Has to be a church. Some kind of church. Yeah, you're holding out the church position in the north using the hill. Yeah, holding it out using a hill to peek in to the position here. Extremists have lost one player. They've lost Sleek, Coxel Wolf, and Zombie have retaliated for sure. And they have gotten themselves something, something sure, something sweet. But looks like this engagement isn't brewing for too long. TQ is confirmed back into the lobby. I really did expect the guys from Active to get that revive. I was really expecting, but I spoke too soon. It's still going on here. Fugitive Esports. Body Psycho. Ooh. Catches Sexy. Just a little bit, about 1 HP. Sexy has to be careful. Get your health up, man. Just get your health up. Don't be tempted to peek it into anyone. One touch and you are finished. Oh, he does. All he has is utilities. Well, you're gonna have to try your best. Well, 10 meds. I think 10 meds equals 1, or 10 bandages equals 1 med kit, I think. So I think he's good. I think he has, this is like 1 med kit here and a couple of steroids, or what do you call it, energy juice or pills or painkillers or something to boot. So I think his health is just going to get to 100 for sure, and he should be fine. Sleepless finally spotted by Coxel there. Oh, Extremists, they want all the smoke from Active Gaming. Sleepless must have had his ears hurting. Going to be spotted, but no, he wants all the smoke for himself. He's going to take a 1v2 scenario there. Oh, he's going to be tagged up by Skinny and dropped immediately. And now the guys from Active Gaming looking like they're very comfortable in this position. Wolf is taking the 1v1 right here, send a couple of shots again with the UMP. He switches. What? He's dodging all the bullets. Oh, that's a beautiful one from Wolf there. And you can tell that Ness is horrible when it comes to 1v1s, because what was that? That was absolutely terrifying to watch. And Ness is going to be dropped down by the superior SMG, and that is the Tommy gun. That is my SMG of choice. So deadly, and he is going to be dropped down and confirmed. Wolf, I think, the last one up for the guys from Extremists. And this is buy one get one free. Extremists have bought a couple, and now Active is going to sell the rest to them, and Wolf is the one that's going to buy this job. Active Gaming on the offensive, peeking in. They are trying to take this engagement one at a time. If Wolf does get this 1v2, it's going to be insane. He has only 30 rounds though, and 30 rounds is not enough to knock anyone or eliminate anyone. And here we go. Sleepless peeks in, gets the first knock, but Skinny is there to the rescue. Active Gaming come out on top, 4 eliminations to them, but they did lose 2 players, and that's anti-Q. I'm guessing Sleepless definitely was listening on this one, and that is why they got their money's worth. You can see Oxygen still rotating from the northwest, finally deciding to move in this position. Rage Esports still in the north entirely, still also trying to get inside of the play zone. You can see the south is a little bit free. Only Disparaged is chilling there, relaxing, steaming rather. They are steaming. The play zone is shrinking. Not sure where he's gonna go. Alright, so north position, Extremists. We've got Extremists now with 21st Century just riding in behind them. You can see San Martin occupied by Free Esports. Fugitive, well, whoever is left from Fugitive, I believe that is Zeus, is okay, actually Zeus, Escobar, and Sexy are still here, still chilling. Finally getting a pick up there just to find himself a nice spot inside of the play zone to work with. And now centrally located is the guys from 03. Now remember, top 4 teams do make it into the final game of the night, and that is going to be Livik. Top 4 teams from each of the games, you know. So 03 and a couple of other teams have already made it in, and I talked about 21st Century creeping up on the guys from Extremists, or it's not Extreme Violence actually. Already lost a couple of players. Lost one, Quexa, the first one to catch a body for them, and I still see the guys from 21st Century losing someone in this engagement. I see them losing someone for sure. Extremists. A couple of shots, and I spoke too soon. Just like I said, Baby is going to be knocked, and he is definitely going to be confirmed. But health is on the rise. 1v1, Quexa is just better, that is for sure. And that is why he's better. He doesn't go for the middle of the fight. Sound does a beautiful job there. And Quexa is going to be spotted again. He's going to be dropped immediately. Ronnie with a beautiful play all the way from behind there. Quexa and Roy already down. Agathe might just hit that jump out button. If she's wise, she has to JP from here. No, she's not gonna JP. She wants all the smoke, and the guys from 20 and guys from Extreme are going to eliminate it. Agathe actually choosing to hide on the ops there, choosing to revive her teammate, and unfortunately that is the price she will pay. She's sent back into the lobby. 5 eliminations to the guy from Extremists, and I said this, Extreme Violence, and I said this, you know, I saw them losing someone in this engagement just because of the terrain. The terrain of this area was so horrible, you know. 21st Century just didn't have enough information to deal with. They got a knock, they got a confirmation, and they thought, okay, that's all it takes. Nah, man, this is Extreme Violence. They are a very, very, very strong team of individual players. They might not necessarily be the best team, you know, but they might not be the best team when it comes to like teamwork, but individually these players are cracked, bro. Especially Ronnie there, and the Sound. Very, very strong team. 5 eliminations to them, but now it's going to be a very, very tough one for them, you know, making a rotation with just 2 players inside of the game, you know, to make it to that final 4. It's going to be a tad bit difficult. But I do believe 21st Century have made it into the Livik game tonight, so they should be fine. Not necessarily much to cry about for there. Afro Esports is here as well. They've already lost so, you know, got Neo, Peachy, and Punk. And they have the West all for themselves. So what they have to do is hold on tight. Vibe is making their play as well. They are rotating into the West. DG, the last one up, or one of the last ones up. One of 2 up from the guys from Rage Esports. And I believe Top G is the one by his side. And they are trying to slither around in Los Leones. Just for the time being. They are doing their best to keep it clean, to keep it strong. Play zone is interestingly moving in a central position towards the north right there, as you can see, towards the south rather. You can see the north position is occupied by a whole bunch of teams. Icy and Goth Esports finally getting into something bit of a skirmish again. Icy, another one goes down, and that is going to be MASH, and they are going to take the smoke all the way towards their doorstep. Goth Esports never back away from an elimination battle, especially when they get the first couple of knocks, and General has been dropped off. The Uber has dropped him off at the door right there, and Ziggy is going to take another position, another entry. You can see they are trying to spread the guys from Icy thin, taking them from 2 different sides, the left hand side and the right hand side. And you can see Ziggy is trying to make an entry from the left hand side towards that position, and Icy, the last one player that is going to be matched, he is going to be spotted, and he's going to be sent back into the lobby. Beautiful play from the guys from Goth Esports, and Icy go out there in 16th place. More numbers, 5 eliminations to the guys from Goth Esports and counting. That's a beautiful way to play. They are not in the play zone right here, but that's the least of their concerns, as FowlPlay is not too far away from them. Edge play, edge position. occupied, that is for sure. And you can see Locane. FowlPlay did have a horrible game when they played in Erangel in the last game. 0-3 finally getting a taste of some violence for themselves. And Nexus is the one that's going to perpetrate the violence towards the guys from... what team is that? What team is that? That's upper 6? I think that is upper 6. Yes, it is upper 6. Return fire from Andrew almost immediately. And Hamza, careful, jumps right out of dodge. He has to be very careful that the shots have been sent into his back, so he has to be extra cautious. The guys from 0-3 are spread around like Jehovah's Witness. They are everywhere. But do not hide, do not run. The day of judgment is coming, and that is 0-3. But they have actually decided to move inside the place. Just look at the place, it's so empty, there's no one in there. I can't expect the guys from Afro Esports to rotate from the west, just to come in all the way in from the western side and hop into play zone. So looking like that's the rotation they are going to make, because the guys from 5 are behind them. And a couple of shots have been sent again. It was from Vibe. And PG has to be careful. Bougie is the one that goes down there from Neo's shots, and they might just decide to take the smoke. But then Afro Esports, they do not have play zone, so they need to prioritize. Do they want the smoke or do they want play zone? See Dishonest there with an M24 dealing damage towards the guys from Habitual Gaming. The people that did take the chicken dinner from the first game. Oh, what was Neo thinking though? Did he think that he was safe? Did he think that nothing was going to happen to him? I mean, bro, like what did you think this was? Sleepless finally sent back into the lobby there by Frost of Oxygen. What is this? What is this driving around? That is... I mean, Neo, what did you think was going to happen, bro? Like, what did you think this was, man? Damn. I mean, the rest of his teammates are even nowhere to be found. He's going to be sent back into the lobby too, sweet. And the rest of the players from 5 continue to lay waste to the guys from Afro Esports. They are holding a northern position. Kenny is holding up north. And on top of the hill right there, trying to squeeze the guys from Afro Esports and send them back. And Afro want the smoke, they want the violence, they want to take the fight. Is that DG in the middle of all of this? No way. No way is that DG in the middle of all of this going on. No way. Is that DG there? Oh my days. DG is caught in the middle. It is sweet in the middle right now for DG, because what is going on, man? What is going on, man? So it's now DG versus the guy from Afro Esports with Vibe on his tail. I mean, what did he think was going to happen though? Like, what did you really think was going to be the outcome of that? But PG, nice spray from PG, sending Bougie all the way back. I think this is the opportunity for them to jump out from here. Oh, Iceman, that's a beautiful rotation from the guys from Afro Esports. But then again, that's a beautiful spray, immediate and effective. But the numbers advantage working to the favor of the guys from Vibe Gaming, and they do send Afro Esports on their way back into the lobby, giving them an escorting them back into the lobby. Scramble is not what you want. It is not for you. Iceman goes down again to the play zone, but I think he should be able to be revived here. And now Harsh Esports on the kill feed for themselves. Sting is leading a charge. Fugitive Esports are in trouble. Sexy once again. This is the second time I'm seeing him side up about 1 HP. And Daddy is going to be confirmed and sent back into the lobby. And now is the time. Harsh is making the play, trying to rotate inside. And he is spotting Sound there. Might just decide to get the elimination and send it back into the lobby, cutting the guys from Extremists, or Extreme Violence actually, down to 1 player. I believe that is going to be Ronnie. The last one. Oh, Ronnie is absolutely fantastic with his plays. Catches PlayStation 5, drops him to his knees, and he is going to send it back into the lobby. And that is beautiful, beautiful play from Ronnie. The Extreme Violence showing us how violent they can be. And now, unfortunately, Sound has been sent back into the lobby, and it's all left to Ronnie now. All he has to do is maintain, just maintain and keep it kosher, just for the duration of maybe 10 minutes, and he should find himself in that top 4. There's 12 teams in the cut. There's 36 players in the lobby right now holding it together, and you can see that it's so interesting, the intricacies that are involved in this kind of play. The guys from FowlPlay know that Ronnie is inside here. They're just waiting for him to peek his head, and they will take it off with brute force. And Vibe, why is Iceman falling to the plate? I mean, what is going on? Oh, I think something is happening to his internet. That's why he keeps falling to the play zone for sure. The Vibe is making their rotation. 0-3 holding the west hand side for themselves, and he does have the AUG, sending shots towards the beautiful spray from Griff, but doesn't work. Bullets are going outside. Oxygen catching a little taste of the guys from Disparaged, and that will be the end of Disparaged. They go out there in 12th place. Couple of points more. Iceman finally succumbing to his injuries. Griff is keeping the hopes of the guys from 03 alive. Goth Esports, I don't know if they have play zone. Might just have a little bit of play zone. The general just peeked for too long. Griff made him suffer immediately. The AUG is not to be played with, that is for sure. Has to be careful the next time he peeks out his fat head towards the guys from 03. Oracle is speaking to me right now and it says that 03 is the team to win. So Oracle has spoken. Drop your predictions. Oracle has said 03. My Oracle has said 03 will win the game. That is what my Oracle has said. And my Oracle doesn't lie. Oracle doesn't make no mistakes. There's 11 teams in the cut right now. Habitual Gaming falling prey to terrain. Again, General peaks, and again he is tapped down. His helmet is utterly destroyed this time around. The next time he peaks, he's definitely going to be knocked off by Griff there. And the play zone navigates just a little bit more, favoring the guys from Goth Esports. And now 03 have to do the chasing. They do have to chase inside of the play zone. Vibe, Bougie has been knocked down somewhere, and he is going to bleed out. But fortunately for him, ooh, that is a close one. But Vibe Habik comes to his rescue. And that is the last two. Those are the last two players. They have to stick together. Bougie is brought back up. Bougie has been knocked like 25 times here. That is why he's bleeding out so quickly. But that's not going to stop him at all. Definitely not going to stop him. Oxygen, or also a two-man team. So many two-man teams here. Ooh. Matrix is spotted and he's going to be dropped down by Bougie there. That's a beautiful, beautiful play from Bougie. Gets the confirmation on Matrix, and they lose Matrix. I mean, that's what you do. Don't turn your back to the ops, man. Don't turn your back to the ops. I mean, but then you can see the guys from FowlPlay hiding inside here like POS merchants, hiding inside this little box here, like say they do POS business and they don't overcharge a bunch of people. You can see Locane there with Emma Flex and Lone Wolf just hanging around. You see, finisher might just get blown up. Rear tire is dropped. Oh my days! Finisher! With a finisher right there, but he is finished as well. So much just happened right there. He's finished, but he did finish someone before getting finished. That Habitual Gaming guy has to cry and go back home, because how does someone hop out of a buggy and finish you? You know, Free Esports inside the fire right there. But they are, Mando is going to be, and Goth Esports have spread their wings around. They are occupying every single position. FowlPlay finally but Exobar spoke too soon. He's dropped down immediately, and he's all left to Sexy. Sexy trying to take a 1v3 against the guys from FowlPlay. POS business don't they pay, because it looks like they're very, very strong right now. Pops into the smoke, just uses it to heal cover. And then again, turning your back to the ops is not what you want to do from the from the fire. That, like I said, turning your back to the ops. That's not what you want to do. Turn your back towards 03. You get punished immediately. Foul play. Looking too strong. Emma Flex knocked again immediately. You can see the silhouette of Nexus there. Sends some shots coming towards his way. And Emma Flex is still knocked down. Locane using the smokes to his advantage, but they do not have the plays. They need to be very, very careful. The guy from Vibe pulling up from behind them, trying to get an entry into that position. Harsh Esports also sending some shots towards the guys from Vibe Gaming. But Emma Flex, the rest of his teammates are working hard just to keep him alive, because it's so important. It's so important for him to remain alive right here. 03 squeezing in one player at a time. But Rails is the one that's going to get knocked out this time around. But I think the revive will be coming through from Griff right there. And 03 need to be careful. Nope, the revive ain't gonna come right through anything. He's finished. Do not revive him, bro. He's finished. The play zone is already on the way. You do not want to get caught smoking out. Yup, he smoked out immediately. Wow, I did not know 03 were gonna make a whole lot of bad decisions right here. But Nexus is making the right call, making the rotation just towards the edge of the circle there, and he might just find a way inside of the play zone. Well, he tries his best. I think he does find a way. Yes, Nexus does make a way inside of the zone. And No Name is making his rotation as well, but he's going to be spotted and dropped quickly like a hot potato by the guy from Harsh Esports. Harsh Esports, no Ashu. But then that is Timmy from Upper 6 coming to steal, coming to reap where he didn't sow. Nice one, Timmy. They've spotted you. And then a couple of shots sent his way by the guys from Harsh Esports, but somehow he has made it in, and he is going to make it in for sure. And he does find a way to sneak inside. And Harsh Esports taking the chunk of a position inside of the zone. They have good numbers working for them. Goth Esports also have good numbers working for them as well. Goth Esports holding this position just for themselves. Next, one of the guys from Harsh Esports. Nexus, another stubborn player. So relentless, never rests. No rest for the wicked, that is for sure. And now the zone is cooking, chasing behind. Nexus has to move inside of the next play zone. One of the players from Harsh Esports is just clouding his position, trying to get an angle on him. That player from Harsh definitely is going to go back into the lobby. Nexus is peeking in, play zone, 9 seconds out. Might just start chasing any moment from now. He has to make his decision, has to make that choice. But he knows that that is the area where it is going to be dangerous for him to rotate from. He jumps right down, and now he decides to move. And that is a beautiful, smart play from Nexus there. Jumps right down, and he knows that the right-hand side is the only place he might be vulnerable from. He's peeking in. He can hear the ops navigating around his position, and then Timmy's the nut that's going to go right down. He spots it. He gets the ball. He might just drop it. That's a beautiful movement from Nexus, and he is going to send Amar back into the lobby. And Nexus absolutely ferocious in a 1v1 scenario there. And now using the vehicle there to his own abode. He might just decide to take the blue zone, take the plunge, and the rest of the players from the guys from Goth Esports, they might be spotting the grenade already in hand. But he does swap the grenade outside, wheel, Nexus gets the first knock, but he's not going to get the second. Beautiful play from Nexus. But the numbers advantage just didn't work out in his favor, and he is going to step back into the lobby. But brilliant play from 03 once again. They go out with the second back to back. It says a lot about the play style. Definitely, whatever the practice is working. But what come out on top. night, and you can see O3 did almost have it in the bag. So my oracle wasn't wrong, because to actually be a winner, you have to be like placing to the top 4, and O3 did that. So oracle was right again. Oracle is never wrong. So don't play. Don't play. Thank you, Oracle, for telling me what was going to happen. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is 2 games down and 2 more to go. And we're cooking something very interesting for you guys. We've got Sanhok, Map of Violence, Absolute Violence for sure, and Livik, more violence. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking forward to that. But you know, so you guys tell me in the chat though, like, you know, what's the vibe though? What is the vibe? I did ask a question, you know, I know, and I'm not sure what the answer is, but I talked about the weight of the assault rifles, which one is the heaviest, you know. So is there a correct answer? I'm not sure. I think you're gonna have to do research on that one. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be heading to Sanhok very briefly. But yeah, we will be doing a little bit of R&D, so yeah. But this is Scramble, brought to you by 10N8E, official the official esports platform for the Nigerian Pro League and the Deca Cup, one of the biggest esports platforms in the sub-Saharan African region. So big shout out to the guys from 10N8E for bringing you PUBG Mobile content Saturday, Sunday nights, 9 p.m. same time. You know the vibe, you know what time it is. So yes, we will be heading to Sanhok in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, tap right in. Catch you in a couple of minutes.
Keep me thinking dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your shit bare. See how even every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside your hand, but you played it with a beating.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Scramble. Yes, sir. Brought to you by 1080. It is premium PUBG mobile content every Sunday by 9 p.m. West African time. And we are heading into game 3 of the night. We've already seen the guys from Goth Esports and the guys from Habitual Gaming take the first 2 games, and a couple of other teams have made it into the final of the night. That is going to be Livik. And now we are going to be heading into Sandhawk, the map of dreams, the map of violence, and that is what we love to see. So ladies and gentlemen, stay strapped to your seats as it is your boy Priest and I will be taking you to Sandhawk right now. Once again, the guys from FowlPlay, this is Cow, their landing position, and I see some ops, in their vicinity. I'm not sure what team that is. That is going to be Fugitives Esports. So it is Fugitives Esports and the guys from FowlPlay that are centered around this little position in Cow there. I think, wait a minute. Did this guy fly? Okay, that is oxygen actually. Okay, so I think this guy's... Is he AFK? Okay, I think he's AFK. Might just get spotted there by the guys from Goth Esports. I think he might just get spotted in the air. Oh no, he's actually not AFK. He is gliding his way into the circle. So it looks like the guys from Fugitives Esports and FowlPlay might just get into a little bit of something early on. I do believe that's going to be first blood. The guys from upper 6. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. What? Well, finisher is going to be finished. Sent back into the lobby for sure. Ooh, he just ran just fast enough to escape those bullets being sent his way by Locane. Locane continues to try again. He knows that he's tagged him up. The rest of his teammates, all they have to do is push that building and send him and put him on the back foot. But Zeus is going to reconfirm. And Rage Esports in serious trouble again. PlayStation 5 is making his advancement towards that building there. I think he does tag a little bit just to give his teammates some intel. The guys from Fugitive need to be very careful. This is a 3v4. So all they have to do is hold on tight. You can see the guys from Harsh and Aris are getting into a little bit of something there. Shots continue to ring outside. Zeus still in front, still in charge. And Sexy comes outside just a little bit, just to gather some intel. And he might just get spotted out. He does have been sent his way, and now to take the fight for sure. An element of surprise has been lost. So he has to take this one in hand for sure. Oh, the DBS not to the rescue this time around. PlayStation 5 with a beautiful touch with the UMP there, drops him down immediately. Now it's a 3v3. FowlPlay are careful and are comfortable in this position right now. PlayStation 5 getting the opening entry into the guys from Fugitive Esports. An arrow. You can hear the DBS cooking in the background there. Someone is cooking the DBS. And cooking the DBS means I'm ready for some violence. Oh, that's a beautiful use of the grenade there. But doesn't do the job. Josh is going to be sent back into the lobby by his own grenade. And extreme violence, not too violent tonight. But that is the problem with the guys from FowlPlay. You know, not necessarily the most decisive team. You know, when it comes to stuff like this, they're not necessarily the most decisive team, you know. Absolutely not. But they do the absolute best, you know, just to keep it 100, you know. Now, they've delayed a lot on this engagement, you know. But then again, the guys from Fugitive are already on the back foot. They've lost one player, so you can tell that their morale is not the highest right now. But now the rest of the players from FowlPlay are sending this. They are taking the fight. And as I said, you know, but then again, you know, they do have to play this very, very smart with someone playing behind and maybe one person playing in front, and then someone with a free man role or an off angle, you know, just to wrap things up, just to keep things smooth. Looking, peeks outside, sends some shots towards Sexy. Sexy charging the grenade. He might just throw it into the door there. But the grenade from the guys from FowlPlay comes out first. FowlPlay showing initiative right here. Showing they're cooking. And now here we go. The violence is cooking. FowlPlay taking that fight to them. Another grenade. And here we go. Molotov in the... the cat is about to and the Molotov cocktail might just be the thing that does him in. But fortunately for them, they have a little bit of a position to play from on the left hand side. And I can see towards my right there's some ops that just pulled up to the scene. You can hear the shots. And what team is that just pulled up? I believe that is Goth Esports. They just pulled up. You can see them just very, very close by. And Sexy might just make a very, very good play here. He is trying to get himself on top of that that house, that roof there. And if he does manage to get himself on top of there, it is finished for the guys from FowlPlay. That is for sure. But is it possible though? Is there a possibility of that? I don't think it's doable though. I don't think it's a thing. You can see PlayStation 5. He is going to be held on just by the edge there, peeking in. Sexy trying to get the angle on him. And Sexy has been spotted. Shots sent his way by PlayStation 5 there. Ooh, Locane has made his way on top actually. Peeks into the container. I think he has seen Arrow, I believe. Locane finally spotted, and he is going to be dropped down to his knees. And now the guys from FowlPlay need to make this very quick. They need to be decisive. The third party is the name of the game today. And that is the end of FowlPlay. Beautiful play from the guys from Fugitive Esports. Escobar to the rescue. And now the guys from Goth Esports are the next ones in line to take whatever is left from this engagement. They did put, you see, that's the thing I said, you know, they have to be decisive. You know, I thought FowlPlay was going to take the initiative and take the engagements, you know, but they got caught slipping. They forgot about the third parties that could happen. You know, in every engagement, you have to be quick, you have to be decisive, you have to make it pop really quickly. 03 and Afro Esports somewhere inside boot camp. The violence is ensuing here. Griff, the next one to go down. Afro Esports looking very, very strong. They have 3 eliminations to them. And now the DBS, weapon of choice for all of the pro players right now. And Reels is getting picked right up by Neo. By Neo, trying to find a little bit of a hit mark or something to give him an angle on where beautiful touch through the smoke by Neo there. And he gets No Name down for the second time running. Reels now the one up, trying to get an angle there. Reels is looking tagged up. He's trying his best, but Neo is absolutely putting pressure on the wound right there. But the smokes are doing the best thing, and now the rest of the players from 03 are coming outside in this position. He tries to again. Neo drops in with the DBS, confirms grip immediately. That's a beautiful use of the DBS, and Neo might just want all the smoke. He wants to take the guys from 03 back into the lobby, and that is what you want. But I think he has found out that nope, this one past Neo. Control JP is the name of the game, but no, he's just going to refresh himself with a little bit of meds. And now 03 are back on the front foot, seeking Neo's position, trying to catch a glimpse of where he's trying to rotate to. He might just spot it. Finally, he picks up a level 2 vest. And now he might just continue the onslaught onto the guys from 03. Grenade already in hand. Reels has heard him. Real just come outside. He tosses the grenade out instead. He might just blow himself up here. Yep. No, he's not blowing himself up, actually. Oh. This would have been super interesting if Neo blew himself up right there, but now he's trying to spread the guys thin. He does get the first one, but not the second. 03 just too experienced in the art of using positional and numbers advantage, spreading Neo too thin there and sending him back into the lobby. But that was absolutely fantastic from Neo there. Afro Esports, once again, they go out very early in the game. It's not looking too good. Active Gaming, I think I see them in the feed. Not sure where they are, but it looks like they're getting their hands dirty somewhere close to Paradise Resorts. They got themselves 4 eliminations, and Top G has been knocked. But I do believe he is going to be picked right back up. And yes, he is. Active Gaming. One of the teams already in the finals of the Livik game, the next game that comes right after this one. First zone is coming right through. And Free Esports in Paradise Resort. Hawkeye is the one to get knocked down. Jagaban is getting the revive on. The rest of the team have to be careful. I mean, cover fire or something, guys. Cover fire or something, man. Cover fire or something. Someone has to shoot for real. Where are the rest of your teammates? Where is the rest of Free Esports? Come on, man. Drops immediately. Jagaban is dropped. Confirmation immediately there. Hawkeye does get him down, but it doesn't work out. Vexer just too OP. And what team is that? I'm not even sure what team that is. Unsullied Army isn't here. That's happened. So I believe the guys from Vibe have pulled up to the scene, and now the guys from Active Gaming have decided to come in as well. Sleepless getting some bullets put into his body immediately, but he does dodge the rest of the violence coming through. Kenny charging the grenade. He's trying to get an angle on Sleepless. They're trying to get a grenade. Ooh, might just connect. Beautiful grenade from Kenny, but it doesn't do the job. Skinny is right there. He has seen him. He has spotted him. All he has to do is charge it just long enough. Beautiful grenade from Kenny. Connects to Skinny. Skinny has to become very aware of how much peeking he does. He has been spotted. Now Top G is pulling up to the scene to get that revive. Another grenade from Kenny might just do the trick this time around. Wait, what just happened? Okay, that was my internet. That was my internet. Well, Kenny is doing the Lord's work there, but then I thought, you know, the engagement was going to be sure. Kenny and the rest of the players from Vibe actually making the conscious decision to rotate around the corners there. And Sleepless uses and the guys from Active have pulled up to the scene as well. They are behind, but Kenny does make the complete rotation towards the left-hand side, trying to find an angle towards the guys from Active Gaming, and that is how you play it. Beautiful position. Couple of shots sent by Top G towards Vibe there, and Vibe is going to drop yet another player. They're losing one after the other, but Kenny and Bougie pulling up from behind, and now the guys from Active need to be careful. Couple of shots sent by Skinny towards Vibe. Kenny again. Kenny is going to be dropped down. So does Bougie. Bougie is going to be dropped down. 21st Century from behind, getting Kenny. Unfortunately, he didn't pay attention to the shots. The guys from 21st Century are pulled up to the scene. Vibe is there as well. Iceman doing an absolute bang of a job. He tries to get the next knock, but it doesn't work. Top G just too OP. Gets him and sends him back into the lobby, but 21st Century, he had to pick up the pieces like vultures that they are. Absolutely brilliant team. They've been doing a beautiful work of keeping all of these players at bay, and now it's time for them to pull up and reap where they did. Sent back into the lobby by Baby there. 21st Century absolutely dominating. Once again, Quexar leading the charge. You can see that position, but he came too close. Top G is going to be the one to send it back into the lobby, but no. Cover fire is absolutely brilliant from there. The guy from Men of Blood have pulled up to the scene as well. Creed is there from the north hand side, and rotating from the right hand side is one of the players from UKN. I believe this is the guys from Men of Blood. Creed with the AKM in hand. He has to take the fight for sure. 21st Century already down. 3 players up. This is a 3 versus 3. I was thinking, that they were going to take the fight, but the bullets continue to ring out. The grenades continue to sing out. What sound are they making? Another grenade and another grenade, but nothing connects. It's too early. Too late. Not perfectly cooked. All of these players have no chef experience. They need chef experience to be able to lob those grenades to perfection. And this is why they are here. I believe the guys from Habitual Gaming have put up the Soul, catching Baby off guard, sends him down immediately. I might just decide to send him back into the lobby. Quexar rotating behind just to get some numbers up. But Roy does make the push. He forgets that these are players. This is the complete team. Quexar now peeks up into that position, jumping left and right to the right-hand side. But Soul is ready for it. Soul wants on the smoke. Oh, Quexar, beautiful play from Quexar. Beautiful spray to do the job there. Soul is going to be knocked down immediately, and Quexar charges the grenade to follow through. No, violence is the name of the game. Another grenade pops right through. Might just get him. Another beautiful knock from Quexar. Now is the weapon of choice. He tries again. Might just connect this time. Paradise Resorts, the home of violence. Speak no further. Seek no further. The violence is right here at your doorstep. And now the guys from Men of Blood are pulled up to the scene. Creed, the next one to receive violence on his end. Quexar continues to deal damage and steal eliminations. He's trying his absolute best to keep the rest of these players at bay. And you can see the guys from Goth Esports on their southern position trying to rail them from behind, just like they did against the guys from Active Gaming. And 5, you reap what you sow. If you kill by the sword, you will die by the sword. And 21st Century have been killing with so many different weapons tonight. Violence is the name of the game. Violence is the question. Yes is the answer. And 21st Century have decided to japa from this scenario, japa from this position, because they know they do not want to be third parties. They know what it feels like to dish it, but they don't want to be the ones taking it. Deciding to hop into the play zone just a little bit closer. There's 9 teams in the cut. There's 25 players still rattling for it. See the guys from Men of Blood still hovering around Habitual Gaming. Crypto. That Cryo? Yes, that is Cryo. 2 players left for the guys from Habitual Gaming, Psycho and Cryo. The last 2 up that were available in their first win in Erangel tonight. And Rage picks a couple of shots. Oh, he is going to be burned up to a crisp. They're roasting him now. Chris is going to be dropped off immediately, sent back into the lobby, that is for sure. The guys from Men of Blood taking the upper hand, using numbers advantage to their advantage. And now Psycho is going to hit that Control X JP button, getting out of dodge immediately with immediate effect. But nope, I spoke too candidly. He wants some violence. He wants all the smoke for sure. He does want to take the engagement against the guys from Men of Blood. Psycho spotting. Whoa! No! That was just poor footing from Psycho there. That was just absolutely poor footing. He did get caught off guard there. He slipped, he fell, and that is the end. There's no element of surprise anymore. The guys from Men of Blood know he's here now. Yeah, this is going to be a while for sure. 21st Century have found themselves centered up inside of the play zone. Oxygen, northern position. The guys from Goth playing from the west. In a very, very interesting split. Is that a 2-1 or a 2-1? Yeah, that's a 2-1 split. They have 5 eliminations to boot. They're looking very, very comfortable in this position. Play zone closing ever so tightly. We are in zone 3, and we are going to be 4 layers deep inside of the zone at any moment. We've got a couple of seconds to boot right now. Play zone is going to squeeze right through and force these teams to get into some sort of engagement. The guys from Rage Esports, I think they haven't made it into the top 4 just yet, but this might be the game for them. They do have 3 players in the cut: Daddy, Sting, and Amar. So they're looking to get themselves situated and acquainted to get into that final game of the night. play zone is north of their position. So they are going to make the wise and the right choice by navigating themselves, into the play zone. The rest of his teammates are pulling up right behind him. And Playzone has moved into an empty area between Mongnai and Camp Bravo. Imagine that. This would have been an easy rotation for those teams that ran in this area, like Goth Esports. They were already in this area, so all they had to do was maintain. But now the guys from Oxygen making the right initiative to rotate from the north, and it looks like their game. Oracle already speaking to me, telling me that someone is going to win this game. So this game is going to have a winner. So the Oracle has confirmed that this game is going to have a winner. Confirmed, that is for sure. Chicken dinner is going to go to one of these teams. Oracle has just confirmed that, and you know that Oracle is never wrong. So we're definitely certain that one of these teams is going to take home that chicken dinner. So that's that. Oracle has spoken. And now the guys from Oxygen, they've already lost finisher. I remember they lost him earlier to one of the guys from Goth Esports. He did get uprooted. I think he landed somewhere off. Had my camera on him. Beginning of the game, Frost, Any, and Matrix. The last players up. They have made their way inside of the play zone. The guys from Goth are finally making their own movements inside, and they've run into the players from 03. I believe that is Men of Blood running into the guys from 03. Skrillex now looking very, very comfortable. And that is going to be the end for the guys from Men of Blood. 03 dealing damage once again. 7 eliminations to them and more to boot. They are behind. They need to get into the play zone very, very soon. And I think these players did get caught out on rotation on vehicle. And that is unfortunate. But the show must go on. You can see the guys from IC on the east looking very, very comfortable. Nobody is enthralling in their position. What I spoke to soon, the guys from No Rage just pulled up, and you can see IC want all the smoke. They are taking the initiative to press forward the advantage. And now Digi retreating, getting out of dodge, and he is definitely going to lose it immediately. Digi is definitely going to lose his life in this one, because the play zone is going to be 5 layers deep, and you do not want to get caught out in it this time around. Now the guys from IC frantically searching for the last player from No Rage Esports. They know that he's somewhere, but they don't know that he's DG. DG will drink the blue zone before he would let you take him. And that is that never die attitude that we love to see. 21st Century. And the guys from Harsh. Oh, it's 03 actually going to a little bit of this from Harsh, and positional advantage working. Here's the last one up. He has made it inside, but the beautiful play from Amar there, sending Reels back into the lobby, and that is fantastic coming from the guys from Harsh Esports, and it looks like this is going to be their game. Goth Esports catching a glimpse of the guys from by IC there. He's spotted by Agathe. That's a beautiful spray from 21st Century, sending your might all the way down to the ground. But then that is not the end. Grim is still there. Grim might just get the revive. 2 players down for the guys from IC though. Has to be careful. They have to move now. They have to move quickly. Well, it looks like the revives aren't going to come through. The players are already cooking and shifting from that angle, from that position. Grim already knows that this is not going to work out. Digi still outside there, drinking the blue zone. He's ready to drink the blue zone if that's all it takes. But then again, Grim might just run into the guys from Harsh Esports if he's not careful. He might just get spotted on the northern position of the hill there. They know that he's in this position. He's spotted. And they're definitely going to recruit him this time around. Yes, he is going to be sent back into the lobby. Harsh Esports super strong in that position right there. And now we are up to 5 teams and 12 players in the cut. Agathe peeking in just to make sure that the rest of IC have been sent back into the lobby. Oxygen. Now the time to receive damage as well. Receive it. That is what the guys from Goth are saying to them. Receive it. Take the violence. It is yours to sue. And now while peeking in, trying to find the rest of the players from Oxygen there. He knows that someone is tagged up. They spotted him. He is going to be sent back immediately by Rad. That's a beautiful spray. Sends it back again. 10 players in the cut right now. 4 teams left. And the guys from Goth looking like they might just do a back-to-back for us. But no, 21st Century is still up there in the north, holding it very, very strong. They do have a position to play from. They have a little bit of play zone to work with. And now Harsh Esports have to do the running, jumping, and gunning. They do not have the play zone to work with anymore. Sting is on the right-hand side. You can see They are trying to navigate themselves and find somewhere to work with. Amara sending a couple of shots towards the window there, waiting for Agathe to peek her head out, or Roy actually to peek as well. Anyone that peeks, they will bulala you. That's what the guys from Harsh are trying to say. They will bulala your skull if you decide to peek. The 21st Century are comfortable in that little house there. Don't need to do too much. But then again, there's rotational patterns available for all teams. And Harsh Esports already making their rotation to find an angle. Wait a minute, is Digi still in the blue zone? No way Digi's still in the blue zone. Well, Digi has actually put the guys from No Rage into the finals there. And now Ziggy sending a couple of shots from the guys from Goth Esports all the way to Sting there, and Riley, that's a beautiful spray, knocks Sting down immediately, but they cannot press the advantage just because of the position that they are holding right now. But now it would have been wiser, you know, to take the push from the right hand side, and the smoke's already coming outside from Amar there. The guys from Harsh are still a complete team. They're 3 players, but they have 5 eliminations. Beautiful spray already sent towards that direction from the guys from 21st Century. You can see Ziggy spotted again. Beautiful use of the smoke right there to get out of dodge and get into position. Daddy, the next one to fall for the guys from Harsh Esports. Sting and Amar working hand in hand together, trying to squeeze out the guys from Goth Esports. You can see the grenade there, tags him up to about 1 HP. That's a beautiful one. Ziggy is going to be knocked by Amar. Oh my days, the guys from Harsh Esports are not lying around. They are not playing around, that is for sure. Grenades and all utilities working hand in hand for the guys from Harsh Esports, and they might just be taking this one. Another beautiful grenade, but Riley finally spotted there, and he is going to be dropped immediately. 21st Century looks like this is going to be their game. They are looking to rotate and dominate from all of these positions, and here comes Deji, best in healing, best in teasing, but Deji actually can play spoiler. He is very close to the play zone. He is very, very close. He might just play spoiler to these teams. He might just take the chicken dinner. All he has to do is move. All he has to do is play spoiler. He might just play spoiler to the guys from 21st Century. It might just work out, but Digi is not one to play any spoiler, actually. He would rather just drink Blue Zone and collapse, because that's just what he's about. And the guys from 21st Century, this is going to be their game for sure. I mean, look at this. Just look at that. This is free. This is easy. Easy. Free chow. This is free chops. Free chops, Deji. It is literally free chops for you. You can easily just take this. Take this. But no, he would rather drink the Blue Zone. Rather. And Roy going to fall immediately. Sent back into the lobby by Amar there. That's a beautiful one. Beautiful position advantage, tagging in a couple of shots towards Quexa. Another grenade comes right through from Agathe to Quexa. Beautiful play from Agathe, knocking her own teammates. You love to see it. And now the violence continues to brew right there. Another grenade now from Amar, sending the 21st Century guys back into the lobby. And that should be the end for them. And Deji finally succumbs to the Blue Zone. Yes, that is the achievement he has been waiting for all of his life. Finally makes it into the top 3, and now it is the guys from Harsh against Goth Esports. Goth Esports, they just took the chicken dinner in the last game, and they might just do a 2 for 2. So 2 versus 2. Ziggy is back up with Brian, or Birdie rather, and now a couple of shots being sent towards them again. Positional advantage working. It's super magic against the guys from Harsh Esports. They need to make the play. Amar making that play, making the push forward, trying to squeeze in the position there, and again it's a 2v2. Peaceful footing, no one has any kind of play zone to work with. Sting peeks again towards the right hand side. Again, Amar should have baited that immediately. Birdie should have taken the damage and released it immediately, but now there's nothing left to do. All they have to do is play the zone. They have to keep it together, and now the play zone already creeping right through, you can see. And now you can see Sting finally making the push towards well directed, but now that is not what you want to do. The smoke doesn't do the job. That's a beautiful grenade from Amar, cuts everyone down to about 1 HP, drops Birdie immediately, and now this is what you want. Confirmation come right through to Birdie there. Ziggy is on 1 HP. All he has to do is get caught out, and he is going to get caught out, but again he peeks from the right hand side. He drives around trying to squeeze Amar left, right and center, trying to find somewhere to play from. 1v1 scenario, but Amar just too OP, sends Ziggy back into the lobby. Harsh Esports finally getting themselves a taste of that chicken dinner, and that is what you love to see. Ring around the rosy from Ziggy there. Absolutely beautiful to watch, but you know, you can only run from the ops for so long. It will still catch you, don't worry. It will get you. You ain't safe. 10 eliminations to the guys from Harsh Esports taking home that chicken dinner. Goth Esports in second place with 9 eliminations to boot. No Rage Esports in third place. Big shout out to Digi for dragging them into the top 3. 21st Century, big shout out to Agathe for nading Quexa and ruining the game for them. But they do go out there with a bountiful 7 eliminations. 5 in 5th place, the guys from Team Oxygen. I think they do make it this time around. And they are in that top 4 for sure. I see in 6th place with 1. 03 in 7th place with 7. The guys from Men of Blood in 8th place with 8 eliminations. Habitual Gaming in 9th place with 1. Active Gaming in 10th place with 8. Vibe in 11th place with 4. Harsh. Free Esports in 12th with nothing. Fugitive Esports in 13th with 3. Extremists in 14th with nothing. Afro Esports in 15th with 4. FowlPlay in 16th with 1. Disparaged in 17th with 2. Extreme Violence in 18th with nothing. And Upper 6 in 19th with nothing. Ring around the rosy from Ziggy there. Ziggy just they try the Zigima. They try do wanted to do snake bite, wanted to dodge the ops, but Amar was just too OP. Amar said, nope, can't escape from me now. You want all the smoke, you will have all the smoke, that is for sure. And Amar with a beautiful finish, 6 eliminations to Amar. And the guys from Harsh have found themselves again inside that top 4 and in the next game. So the lobby is already cooking for the next game. We are going to have our top 12 teams playing in Livik. So before then, let us cook and let us get ready for the next and final game for 1080's Scramble.
dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your shit bare. See, I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rotten in the deep. You have my heart inside, yeah. But you played it with a beating, beat it, beat it,
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final game of the night. It is going to be Livik, and these are the games that matter. The winner of this game is going to find themselves in a very, very good position to win themselves some of this exclusive 10 and 80 merchandise. You know, when the merchandise comes right through, you will get a chance to win it, some of it for yourself and for your team. And that is the beauty of Scramble. Brought to you by 10 and 80, PUBG mobile content at its finest. And we are going to be heading to Livik right now. And yes, the smallest map, but then with the biggest violence. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Livik is the place to go, and that is where I'm taking you guys to. This is going to be the final game of this week's Scramble. Make sure you tune in same time next week. Do not forget to follow 10 and 80 on all social media platforms. Everything is in the link in the description of this video. So let's get to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Yes, my oracle is here with me, telling me that There's some interesting stuff that's going to go down in this game. Ooh, already. General going down first. The teams that land in mid team, they have to believe that they are like the biggest team or something like that for sure. They have to believe. They have to believe that they are the best team. General has been knocked down clean on the ground. Is there a revive coming on? I think that's a revive coming on right there. Yes, Birdie does get the revive on General. So they are looking very comfortable. Three eliminations to them, and more to boot. You see, I see a little bit of something with not sure what that is. I think that is FowlPlay, but Andrew is going to be spotted by the guys from Andrew just moved a little bit too quickly. Might just get spotted out. Again, he's been spotted. Might just be dropped immediately. But fortunately for him, I think they're trying to isolate him. I think the guys from Goth are trying to isolate him in this position. So he has to be careful and hold it very, very clean and very, very strong. He does jump outside. Get into the vehicle and JP, my guy. He had to use his vehicle to do the Lord's work. That's a little bit too much, but it's not enough. Advantage to the rescue, the rest of the players. And Rogue Baby is offline, I believe. Yes, definitely offline, Timmy. I want Timmy. Ginger me, Timmy. What are you trying to do? I think this is supposed to be upper 6. Somehow they made it in. 21st Century catching a glimpse of the guys from 03, sending them back one after the other. Quexa is still knocked down again. Probably, hopefully not by Agathe this time. Unfortunately, Agathe is the last one of 03, having a no-nonsense moment. Searching for Agathe, trying to send her back where she came from. Well, Agathe is already on the move, north of their position. Jackpine very, very swiftly, very, very effectively. She's on the run, she's on the move. Is that a recall tower? I see. Yes, the recall tower is here. It still works. Works just fine. So she is going to be recalling the rest of her teammates to join her. Should have just waited for Quexa to die so you can recall Quexa again. That would have been the wiser thing, though. But just waited for Quexa to bleed out, then you recall everyone at once. But it all works as well. 03, hopefully they can read the map and tell that, you know, a recall tower has been used. And yes, there goes Agathe, now going for the second time to recall another teammate. And now the guys from 03, if they were wise enough to spot, you know, they would know what is going on in this position. Active Gaming getting their act together against the guys from Habitual Gaming. They've already lost, and that's a beautiful grenade from Soul. Drop Skin immediately. Another grenade might just cook right through, but it doesn't work. Crypto is actually spotted by Lion, drops it immediately from that side. Lion is absolutely fantastic with the sprays, but again he's peppered almost immediately, and he is going to be dropped by the grenade there. And another knock, and another knock, and another knock. Beautiful finish. Active Gaming sending the guys from Habitual back into the lobby, and that is what you love to see. Top G just too OP. Oh, Lion is going to be confirmed. Oxygen just pulled up to the scene. They've heard the violence, they've heard the shots, but FowlPlay, they want all the smoke as well, and they are doing the damage that they want to do towards the guys from Oxygen. Finisher again about to be finished. Alpha getting Top G sent back into the lobby as well, and that is going to smell again, going to be dropped down by Lone Wolf. FowlPlay have found what they've been looking for. They are cooking right now. It'd be like say they don't buy new apron, because the way they're cooking, they're trying to serve the whole lobby breakfast. Finisher going to be finished by Lone Wolf again. And Frost also knocked down also there, confirmed immediately. If I was Alpha, I would have hit that JP and recall. Why are you recalling right here? Why? Why are you recalling him right here? You are still in danger though. You are literally still in danger. But good use of the smokes right there. You can see PlayStation 5 is driving around, you know, gathering some intel. We have 6 eliminations to them, and the rest of the players from Oxygen have pulled up a complete. They have pulled up once again. They are a complete team. Renee's already singing outside towards Finisher. Finisher that just got finished. They might just be spotted again. Emma Flex is going to be tagged up immediately. Frost now a complete team. It's a 4-man team. For the guys from Oxygen, they are back to a complete squad. So what they have to do is hold on tight and hold on for as long as possible and try to find a position to play from. Quexa still north of that position, still behind them. 21st Century can do damage here. I'm sure they can hear all of the bullets ringing outside, and they are finally deciding to squeeze right through. Oxygen in serious danger right here. Quexa, the man, the myth, the legend, pulls up to the scene. He knows that there's some violence ongoing here. And now Quexa has given away the position, so now for a fact Oxygen know that they are between the rock and the hard place. Cocaine is spotted. A couple of shots have been sent his way. Oxygen hearing the gunshots, migrating north immediately. And again Alpha makes the rotation to the right hand side, catches Quexa off guard. And 21st Century are now in a 3-way. So much engagement going on. Quexa is going to be sent back to the lobby, but Roy has to be careful there. And Roy knows of his position, knows of Alpha's position. Power is going to be dropped by Alpha, and he's going to be sent back to the lobby. No reviving you this time. You are going to stay dead. He has heard Roy, that is for sure. Switches to the AKM. Alpha, absolutely brilliant in his 1v1s, but he's going to be spotted immediately. And the Molotov cocktail is good, and it is clean, but it's not enough to do what it needed to do. And Alpha, after all of his years of service, he is sent back into the lobby by Roy. And 21st Century are now down to 2 players, I believe. Agathe and Roy. Agathe best in surviving. She has survived this time around. You can see Roy's cat there jumping around. And Agathe has to just hold a better position. She's still rotating around. Well, Eno reviving. Frost catches Roy there, sends him back. Immediately, he is going to go back into the lobby, that is for sure. But the guys from FowlPlay, they might just be deciding to rotate inside of the circle and find themselves. I'm pretty sure they have not used their recall tower just yet. I think they've been reviving just fine. All they have to do is survive just a tad bit longer. The West looking like it is really densely occupied. I do believe last month Harsh Esports did win the first Livik game. Yes, I do remember them winning it. Super consistency, making it all the way back here again. And now the rest of the teams, the play zone is centering up quite nicely. Couple of minutes left till the next zone squeezes teams out. Midstein no longer occupied. Oxygen still moving in from the north, moving in from Hot Springs. Play zone already squeezing one team at a time. And then you can see the guys from Rage Esports rotating from the west, finally making their way inside of this play zone, inside of the circle. And yeah, the play zone is looking very interesting. There's 24 players in the cut and 7 teams here. So there's a whole lot to do. So much to do for sure. Guys from Harsh have found some place to call home. Got 20 seconds to the play zone. Shifts once again. No Rage Esports north of their position. And holding it very tightly. No Rage in a very good position. They can defend this area very nicely. They do not have any ops to their right hand side, so they should be fine. But the guys from O3 having a similar idea. They did decide to do 7 eliminations to them. And they are looking for more. They are looking for 20, that is for sure. Might just get themselves interested in something sweet. It is unfortunate though that the guys from Free didn't make it to the stage. And Harsh Esports getting a taste of one of the players from, I believe that is upper 6. Finally, Boda has been spotted as well. Shuts the door behind him. Might just go for the revive. Looks like there's a possibility of that. Looks like it is going to happen. And my flex spotted again by the guys from Rage Esports. Boda is spotted. Shot sent his way. Rogue Baby is going to be confirmed. And now is the time to move. Recall tower just in front of you. Make use. Make haste. While the sun is still shining. Was that the end? Have they used all the recall towers? Is that the end? Oh, no Rage Esports are in danger. They are in trouble. Poppy. Element of surprise. Out the window. You can see Digi crawling from behind. They might just squeeze the guys from FowlPlay very, very tightly here. And now they have to be very, very quick. They have to be decisive. Digi goes to the ground immediately. The snake pattern. He's vicious. You can hear the vehicle revving, the engines revving up. They might just decide to move into the play zone. FowlPlay now is the deciding moment. They need to be sure that that is what they want to do. But Digi is creeping up on their position. And that is the beauty of Digi. Guess one. He might just get 2 immediately. And he does get 2. 2 knocks from Digi there, and now is the time for them to advance. You have to advance. You can't lose this one. You cannot lose this one. No Rage Esports. And against the guys from FowlPlay, looks like Digi's something, but Digi is going to be spotted immediately. Grenade outside from Pappy one time. And Hitman is north of that position. That's a horrible grenade. It's like no one is communicating. You know where you knock these guys from. Just tell him. How do you fluff that grenade? That was horrible, but Hitman does pull up to the scene, fortunately for them. And I believe Pappy is going for that revive on Digi right there. And now the guys from FowlPlay have been absolutely cornered. No rest for the wicked. There's no safety now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Digi's screaming, "Come and revive me." Has to be what he's screaming right now. Definitely has to be what he's saying. Smoke's already coming outside. Pappy might just decide to take the engagement onto the guys from FowlPlay. Takes a couple of shots towards Lone Wolf there, but Lone Wolf is already going to be confirmed. And now it's PlayStation 5. Spotted. To the right hand side. Tries again. That's a beautiful play from him there. Tries again towards the corner. Uses his M4. Again, beautiful 1v1 ability there. Drops the lane immediately. Now PlayStation 5. The next one to jump right through. Trying to come outside. He tries again. Well, it doesn't connect. They are both cut down to about 1 HP, and yes, PlayStation 5 is going to be sent back into the lobby. Pappy doing the absolute best of his ability to stay the hand of the guys from FowlPlay, sending them back into the lobby. Close enough. He does get his health back up, but the play zone is unfriendly right now. Stage 4 of the zone, not the best zone to be outside in. But that's a beautiful play from Hitman there. He is so OP. 1v1 ability is top tier. Drops Locane immediately. Now that is how you play 0-3. Looks like they are in the southern position, trying to keep the rest of the players from, I believe that is Goth Esports at bay, or Oxygen actually, at bay. Reels is going to be spotted and dropped by Alpha. Alpha has been absolutely killing it in this game. And they do have a little bit of area to travel just to get themselves into that play zone. And Oxygen are a 4-man team. They are a complete squad. Reels is navigating through. Squeeze, but No Name gets a knock on Any there. And Any is going to be dropped down. Frost making the move. Frost is going to be dropped down again. He is down to about 1 HP. Was that 2 HP? Because he is for sure going to be confirmed. Ooh. Peeking inside. Frost trying again. Revive. Is it going to work? I mean, the grenade is what is going to work right here. I don't know why he did not toss the grenade. The grenade was supposed to be the logical choice there. The grenade would have done the job. But to each his own. Nexus is fighting demons. He is fighting battles every single corner. They're fighting against the guys from, I believe, Habitual Gaming from that side. And now the fight is ensuing. Drop. No Name. The next one to go down. Grip. Spotted again immediately, but No Name And Nexus is the one to do the damage from behind, drops Frost immediately, and then the rest of the players from Oxygen are still crouched behind his vehicle, using it for cover. And now O3 also knocked 3 players, using cover as well. Oh, beautiful use of the Molotov there, confirming all of the players from Oxygen. Beautiful play from Nexus. It had to be. He had to be Nexus. Absolutely brilliant. 11 eliminations to them. And now they have a ways to go. They need to travel inside of the play zone. They're about 130 meters away. They need to move. The play zone is already cooking and chasing. They need to find a way to hop inside of it. They need to run. I had to run. You have to run inside of the play zone. Play zone hot on the heels. 0-3. 3 players in. Reels has been sent back into the lobby, and now is the time. Harsh Esports catching a glimpse of the guys from No Rage Esports this time around. Papi is aware of that position, trying to get an angle to play from. The guys from No Rage Esports, they are full-time in this position, but they decided to take the guys from 0-3 instead, but they spoke too soon. Tries to get No Name. No Name sends Sting back immediately, and Sting is going to be dropped down to about 1 HP, and oh, he is dropped, and he is dropped down further to 1 HP. Nexus already making the wise move, the wise decision, trying to find an angle to deal damage towards the guys from Harsh Esports. But Nexus, the last one up for 0-3, and now trying to peek in. He wants the guys from No Rage and Harsh to get into this fight, and then he is going to beat the third party Central. He is going to be the one who knocks. He is going to be Walter White in this scenario. He is going to be breaking backs of all of these ops. No Rage Esports, they have a very good position, but I'm not sure if they are in the zone just yet. I think they are on the northern side of the circle, just holding it tight. Grenade coming out clutch from Nexus there. Finally makes way. He spots Digi for sure. He has to have spotted him. Switches his M4. Might just peek right inside. Papi doing the Lord's work. Papi has been spotted. He might just get spotted again. Dropped by Nexus. He is the one to do the damage towards Nexus. Now the guys from No Harsh Esports have made the conscious decision to rotate from that position. Fortunately for them, they want to take on a 1v3 against Nexus. Nexus peeks in, taps Sting. Now might just tap Amar. He is going to drop Amar immediately. Nexus just too OP. He might just get 1 out of 2. The grenades might just start cooking. Again, he peeks in, drops another one. Nexus just too OP. He might just take the guys from Harsh Esports all by himself. Yes, he does. Another knock comes right through. Harsh Esports sent back into the lobby. The guys from No Rage doing the Lord's work to help Nexus there as they finally peeking inside. Nexus just too OP. He might just clutch this time around. The play zone is not favoring any of them. All he has to do is rotate inside of the zone, and he will have the guys from No Rage in sight. But you have to love the plays from Nexus there. He has been absolutely fantastic. And now the guys from No Rage. And oh, that's a beautiful grenade. Knocks Papi. 1 versus 2. Nexus is in danger from the grenades. They do send him back into the lobby. That was absolutely brilliant from Nexus. But 0-3, they've been taking second place throughout today, man. Oh my days, that's a beautiful play. But No Rage Esports did absolutely better. 8 eliminations to them, and a winner chicken dinner. They are our Scramble team of the week. 0-3 coming in very close in second place with a whooping, what is that, 13 elimination of 14? That is 14 eliminations. Harsh Esports with 3 in third place. 21st Century in fourth place with 2. Oxygen in fifth place with 6. And I believe that is Upper 6 in sixth place with 1. FowlPlay in seventh place with 2 or 8. Goth Esports in 8th place with 6. Active Gaming in 9th place with 4. Habitual Gaming in 10th place with 2. IC in 11th place with nothing. Okay. In 12th place, okay. Men of Blood in 13th place. Okay, sure. But that is going to call it. Now that is going to be a wrap. And like I said, my Oracle was right. Oracle said No Rage was going to win, and No Rage won. So big shout out to Oracle right here. And this wraps the Scramble for today. That is going to be the end of Scramble tonight. Catch up same time next week. Sunday, 9 p.m. WAT. But then again, get ready, guys. Tomorrow, do not forget 10 and 80. Follow us on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and do not forget to like, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you enjoy more PUBG Mobile content. And it is your boy Priest, and I am going to be signing out. Keep an eye out for 1080's social media. Something interesting is coming. Stay tuned. But then, ladies and gentlemen, it is me signing out. That is going to be the end. And big shout out to the guys from 1080 for giving me the opportunity to bring you guys this PUBG Mobile content. It is Scramble, and that is how I love my eggs. And I will catch you guys same time next week. Peace.